1. Why protection matters after 50 at 50, the game changes. It's not about doubling your money overnight. It's not about chasing hype or hoping you catch the next wave. It's about keeping what you've earned and making sure it lasts. You've spent decades building savings, a lifestyle, a future. But one wrong move in retirement can erase what took you 30 years to build. And the markets? They don't care how close you are to 60 or how much time you have left to recover. This is why your XRP and IRA matters. Not because it's a lottery ticket, but because it's a tool, a piece of a plan. A smart way to grow without gambling. When placed inside a Roth IRA, your XRP gains aren't just numbers. They're tax-free building blocks for a peaceful future. After 50, protection isn't weakness, it's wisdom. The goal now isn't perfection, it's peace. You don't need to win big. You need to avoid losing big. And that starts with structure. A rebalanced XRP Roth IRA. A clear exit plan. A strategy that works with your life, not against it. The truth? You're not too late. But you are right on time to shift from chasing to securing. Protect what you've built. Your future deserves it. 2. Inflation's silent attack on savings. Inflation doesn't crash the market. It doesn't make headlines. It doesn't panic you overnight. It just quietly steals from you, 1 year at a time. You don't feel it when it starts. But 5 years later, your $100 buys $80 worth of groceries. Your fixed income feels tighter. Your retirement account, the one you thought was enough, suddenly isn't. That's the danger. Not a crash, but a slow erosion of your lifestyle. This is where a smart XRP Roth IRA comes in. It's not just about growth. It's about fighting back with an asset that isn't tied to traditional inflation-prone systems. XRP isn't the dollar. It's not bonds. It's part of a new financial layer. And when placed inside a Roth IRA, the gains are yours, tax-free. More important, it helps your retirement stay ahead of the silent thief. You don't have to be aggressive, just strategic. Inflation won't stop, but you can stop it from eating your future. Your XRP and IRA is your quiet resistance. 3. What market crashes teach us? Remember 2008. How fast it hit. How deep it went. 401ks were cut in half. Retirements delayed. Dreams erased. Or maybe you remember 2022. Stocks down. Tech collapsing. Even crypto melting. Crashes don't warn you. They don't give you time to think about it. They punish the unprepared, and they do it fast. That's why now, not later, is the time to build protection. A crypto IRA XRP allocation isn't just about growth. It's about balance. It's about building in a buffer before the storm comes. Because once the panic starts, it's too late. But here's the key. It must be structured right. Inside a Roth IRA, your XRP gains stay tax-free. If you rebalance smartly, shift into stable assets when needed, you don't just survive the crash. You come out stronger. Every crash teaches us the same lesson. The winners weren't lucky. They were ready. Is your XRP retirement account ready? Don't wait to find out the hard way. 4. Panic cycles and emotional exits. Every market cycle has a panic phase. It's not about charts. It's about fear. And fear makes people sell at the worst possible moment. They watch prices dip. They hesitate. Then they hit sell right at the bottom. The result? Losses locked in. Recovery missed. Regret guaranteed. But retirement investing is different. Your XRP and IRA isn't a trade. It's a plan. And that plan must include structure. Structure means you know your allocation. You set rules in advance. You rebalance on your terms, not in fear. Emotions are loud, but they have no place in your XRP Roth IRA strategy. Because true retirement wealth isn't built by guessing right. It's built by not panicking wrong. Your crypto IRA XRP allocation should be a stabilizer, not a stressor. And when the next panic hits, and it will, you won't need to guess what to do, because your plan will already be in place. Retirement success isn't about perfection, it's about discipline. 5. The XRP Roth IRA protection layer. There's a hidden shield most investors overlook. It's not flashy, it doesn't scream, but it quietly protects your future every single day. It's called the Roth IRA. Inside it, your XRP gains don't just grow, they grow tax-free. No capital gains, no income tax, no surprises in retirement. But that's just the beginning. The real power comes from control. You can rebalance your XRP position without triggering taxes. You can shift a portion into stablecoins during volatility and stay protected inside the same account. You can even take partial exits as you approach retirement age without fear of penalties. This isn't just a growth tool, it's a protection layer. Because real retirement wealth isn't about making the most, it's about keeping the most. Your XRP and IRA becomes more than a bet on the future. It becomes a structure, a system, a fortress. And when markets shake, the people with plans sleep better. A smart XRP Roth IRA? It's peace of mind, wrapped in tax law. 6. How to rebalance during uncertainty. Markets don't move in straight lines. And trying to guess the top? It rarely works. But that's not your job. Your job, as a retirement investor, is to adjust, not chase. That's what rebalancing is for. Every 6 to 12 months, take a moment. Log into your crypto IRA provider. Check how much of your retirement account is in XRP. Has it grown too large? Shrunk too small? Adjust. Slowly, strategically. This isn't trading. You're not timing the market. You're managing exposure. If XRP surged and now makes up 15% of your IRA, maybe reduce it to 8% and move the difference into a stablecoin. If it dipped and now it's just 2%, but you believe in the long term, maybe it's time to top up. And here's the best part. Inside a Roth IRA, you can do all this without triggering taxes. No capital gains, no IRS surprises. Rebalancing is your steering wheel. Not flashy, not exciting, but absolutely essential to stay on course. Uncertainty is coming, always. What matters is how prepared you are before it arrives. 7. Stablecoins as short-term shields. You don't always need to sell, you just need to shield. When markets get wild, when XRP spikes fast or dips hard, the smartest investors don't panic. They shift. By moving part of your XRP holdings into stablecoins like USDC or USDT, you keep your gains protected without leaving your crypto IRA. No taxes, no penalties, no missed opportunity if the market rebounds. This is your short-term shield, a way to stay in the system while stepping out of the storm. Imagine this. XRP goes from $0.60 to $3. You rebalance 30% into stablecoins. Now your profits are protected, but still sitting inside your Roth IRA, growing safely, tax-free. And when things calm down, you can re-enter. No emotion, no fear, no rush. Most people either hold too long or sell everything. You're not most people. You're planning for retirement. And smart retirement investors build shields, not just stacks. Stablecoins are your pause button. Use it wisely. 8. Exit plans versus guessing games. Guessers lose. They check the chart 5 times a day. They ask friends. They watch the news. And when the price moves, they freeze. Or worse, panic. But planners, they sleep well. They already made the decision, weeks or months ago. Because smart retirement investors don't react. They prepare. Your XRP and IRA shouldn't be a guessing game. It should be a plan. Set rules before the chaos comes. If XRP hits $5, rebalance 10%. At $10, move 20% into stablecoins. If it drops 40%, don't touch anything for 60 days. This isn't trading. This is clarity, and clarity creates peace of mind. Inside a Roth IRA, you have flexibility. You can act without tax penalties, but only if you act with intention. Don't wait to decide in the middle of the storm. Write your exit strategy now so you're not trying to think clearly when it's too late. The difference between a good retirement and a stressful one? A plan, not a guess. 9. Checking your allocation annually. Life changes. Markets shift. And your retirement plan? It needs regular attention. You don't need to check your XRP and IRA every week, but once a year? That's smart. Ask yourself, has my XRP grown too much in percentage? Has it shrunk and fallen below what I wanted? Have my goals changed? Age, income, timeline. This is about alignment, not reaction. Maybe XRP now makes up 25% of your portfolio. Too risky? Time to trim. Maybe it's just 1% and you still believe. Time to add? Reviewing your XRP Roth IRA annually means you stay on track instead of drifting with the market. And because it's inside a Roth IRA, you can adjust without tax hits. Shift, rebalance, fine-tune, all with peace of mind. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Retirement isn't something you set and forget. It's something you build, review, and refine. A 30-minute check each year could be the difference between hitting your 2030 goals or missing them by a decade. 10. Protect your future before panic hits. Retirement doesn't wait, and neither does panic. It doesn't knock politely, it crashes the door. And when it does, it's already too late. Your XRP and IRA Roth IRA retirement account might look strong today. But what happens if the market drops tomorrow? Or inflation spikes again? Or another black swan hits? You can't predict it, but you can prepare for it. If your gains matter to you, if your future comfort, your peace, your family's stability matters, then protection isn't optional, it's urgent. Review your allocation, set your exit triggers, build in stablecoin buffers. Don't wait for permission from the headlines. Don't wait for the fear, because the market doesn't care if you're ready, but your future does. The strongest retirement investors aren't the luckiest. They're the most prepared. Protect your future today, before the market decides for you.